If a Tootsie Pop grew to the size of a bowling ball,
It's a lollipop, not a tree. So how did it grow that big?
you would need 4 friends
4 friends? I don't even have one. So like this video to be my friend.
licking non-stop for over 15 hours.
Sorry, nowadays kids have lots of things to do. Like scrolling, playing games, dating.
Just to reach the center.
That's impossible.
Now, if it was the size of the Epcot ball at Disney World,
What?
you would need nearly 1,000 people,
1000 people? Are you serious right now?
and they would have to crawl all over it,
If that many people crawl on top of the lollipop, then it will taste salty.
licking constantly for about 90 years to reach the center.
What the freak? 90 years?
But if it somehow grew to the size of Earth, if you poured a giant Jell-O packet into the ocean,
I will never do that. It's a waste of Jell-O.
you might think it would start to turn into Jell-O.
Only you are thinking that.
But a single Jell-O packet only mixes with about 2 cups of water,
Yeah, we all know that. Then?
and the ocean holds about 350 quintillion gallons,
That's a big number. But how did you measure that?
which means your Jell-O packet would need to be 600 miles high.
I can't even afford a 2 Jell-O packet and you are telling me to bring a 600-mile high Jell-O packet? What the freak?
To turn the sea into a wobbly dessert.
Only one person can do this. Hello, Mr. Beast. I have an excellent video idea.
And even if you could pour it into the ocean,
What do you mean if I pour it? That's literally impossible.
to mix it, you'd need a spoon half as big as the moon. He dropped his wallet, and his cow ate it, so he killed it.
What the freak? You could just wait until the cow poops.
Then cut out its stomach and sent the entire thing to the government.
But why? He could have just kept his wallet out.
You see, this government agency deals with damaged money.
Where do they even have a government like that?
So if you hide your cash in the oven
Bro, none of us are going to hide cash in the oven.
and forget about it and turn it on,
Are you serious right now? That's never going to happen.
you can send it in. Forensic workers will carefully sort through the burnt banknotes,
If the money burned and turned to ashes, then what are they going to do?
and if they can find more than half of a bill, they'll pay you back for it.
I'm curious which country's government this is.
So when he sent in the cow's stomach,
Okay.
they cut it open, pulled out the half-digested money,
I wonder how much cash he has in that wallet.
and sent him a check for $600.
Only $600? The cow is worth more than that.
If someone falls off the safari ride, the driver won't stop.
What the freak? What kind of behavior is this?
They'll speed up.
That's not fair.
Because in that moment, it's already too late.
You should never think it's too late before doing something.
1 second they're there, the next,
Why is this guy walking on water like it's a park?
a crocodile has pulled them under the water.
Okay.
And if the driver stopped, a family member would jump in to help.
His family could have simply gotten out of the car and saved him.
Then another and another, until one death becomes several.
Oh, that's why the driver won't stop. Then it's fine. Respect to the driver.
If we took out all of the salt from every ocean on Earth
But why? That's literally impossible.
and compacted it into one giant cube, it
How can I compact it into a giant cube?
would stretch over 150 miles.
Okay.
And if every person on Earth licked as much as they could every day,
Bro, it's not candy that people love to lick. It's freaking salt.
it would take around 1 billion years to finish.
Billion of years? Are you serious right now?
But without salt, ecosystems would collapse,
Okay.
while entire species would die.
I never knew that.
And the water wouldn't circulate heat normally,
What does salt have to do with this?
meaning cold places would freeze,
Okay.
while hot places would get hotter,
By the way, don't worry guys, that's never going to happen.
causing massive storms that would slam into the coasts.
Thanks for the information that we never asked for.
She refused to fart in front of her in-laws
That's good, you shouldn't fart in front of anyone. That's embracing.
and held them in until she began to get sick.
Go outside and let it out.
So her father-in-law told her to just let it out.
What the freak? What kind of father-in-law is he?
But when she did, the whole house shook, the walls cracked,
Was that a fart or an explosion?
Furniture flew across the room.
Guys, that's not a fart, that's an explosion.
They were terrified.
If I were there, I had been terrified too.
So her father-in-law decided to walk her back home.
You should take him to the hospital.
What?
On the way, they met a merchant.
Please don't fart in front of him.
And the daughter-in-law bet that she could pick fruit from the high branches.
But how?
She immediately let out a fart.
That's how you are going to pick fruit. Subscribe guys if you think it's not a fart, it's an explosion.
If you're about to board a plane and don't want to pay for crappy Wi-Fi,
Then I'm going to download an offline game and start playing.
you could download a movie beforehand.
That sounds good.
But what if you don't know what you'll want to watch?
I can easily decide which movie I should watch.
Well, to play it safe, you could try downloading the entire internet.
But how?
But since the internet has around 200 trillion gigabytes of information,
I didn't know that.
your hard drive would have to be the size of a skyscraper.
Okay, but I don't want to download the entire internet.
And since that obviously won't fit in your carry-on,
I know, that's why I only want to download movies and games.
you would have to drag it behind the plane with thousands of steel cables.
Either way, where the freak are we going? Pluto or Mars?
But then the plane would be so heavy, it would need thousands of rocket engines and a launch pad just to get off the ground.
Subscribe guys if you think Jack Defense is cooked.
They closed the cockpit curtains so the pilot couldn't see,
But why do they do it?
even though he had a plane full of passengers.
That's a very bad idea.
And they did this because he had bet his first officer that
Oh my god, you are not gambling with money, you guys are gambling with lives.
he could land without being able to see.
That's literally impossible.
Air traffic control told him to abandon the landing, but he ignored them and kept going.
What the freak? Why does he look like Mr. Beast?
As soon as the wheels hit the tarmac, the plane flipped. It caught
That's actually very sad.
fire, killing 70 of the 94 passengers. And somehow, the pilot who caused it all survived.
How did he survive?
He served just 6 years in prison before he was released.
Only 4 years? He should be in prison for 70 years. Like this video if you think the pilot should be removed from this world.
Okay.
Your limbs would be folded inward before you're pressed tightly against others.
Why are you trying to do this to me?
Their bodies would crush you from every side, locking you in place.
That means my bones are going to be broken.
Then more and more bodies pile on top
Why do you need to do that?
until everyone on Earth is fused into one massive human cube.
What the freak?
Now, if you split it up by men and women,
How am I supposed to split it when I'm with 8 billion people?
the men's side rises past skyscrapers,
Okay.
reaching over 2,000 feet tall.
Only 2000 feet? I thought it would be 20,000 feet.
What?
And the women would be about 100 feet shorter.
That's so unfair.
But stacked together, they would be taller than 3 Empire State Buildings.
Sorry to ask, but why the freak do we need to do that?
If you could scale an onion to over 600 feet wide,
We don't ever make or get 600 feet onion in our lives. That's literally impossible.
you would need chainsaws to slice off the top.
How is anyone supposed to get up there to cut the onion?
Then flip it stem side down with huge cranes
That's going to be pretty expensive to flip the onion.
and cut it into 16 sections,
Wait, this kind of knife doesn't even exist on this planet.
pulling the layers outward with thick cables until it fully blooms.
I just want to know how someone could get to the top of that giant onion.
Next, use a helicopter to cover it with 800 tons of flour
Okay, so we need a helicopter and 800 tons of flour.
before using fire trucks to spray on eggs and milk.
I think we also need a firefighters to spray the egg and milk onto the onion.
Finally, fill a crater with boiling oil and lower the onion inside.
Can you tell me how much oil do you need to fry it properly?
When you take it back out, you'll have a blooming onion the size of the Colosseum,
Okay.
enough to feed almost 13 million people.
This giant onion could end world hunger.
After he died, his bones were taken and wired into a skeleton,
But why?
and his daughter took it on a road trip.
What the freak? Who brings father's skeleton on a road trip?
She brought her father's skeleton kayaking
What if her father's skeleton drops into the water?
What?
and visited the Lincoln Memorial.
By the way, is this real?
They posed for pictures in New York,
Okay.
and she even took it on a plane ride.
Oh my god, a plane ride? Are you serious right now?
Something they never did when her father was alive.
That's literally so emotional.
And at the end of their adventure, she donated his skeleton to his old high school,
I thought at the end she would bury her father's skeleton.
just like he wanted.
I guess if he wanted that, then everything is alright. And if he didn't want that, then everything is still alright. Who cares?
If you're afraid of the dark, could you hop in a plane and chase the sunset?
Absolutely not. And I don't have money to buy plane ticket. Why don't they just turn on the lights if we are afraid of the dark?
If you shoved a baby's head into a box like this, would it grow into the shape of the cube over time?
Bro, it's a baby, not a Japanese watermelon. What are you saying? Guys, Jack the film is cooked. This is not a normal or funny shorts. It's something else. I don't even know what to say.
If you were forced to eat a banana, then another, and another, after around 60,
Bro, who's going to force me to eat that many bananas? This robot? That robot can't even stand on its feet properly. And even if I somehow eat 60 bananas, I'll get removed from this world. What the freak?
if you installed a USB port into your arm and plugged your phone straight in, would it actually charge?
Absolutely not. The human body can't generate enough electricity to charge a phone. Bro, we are humans. How you are supposed to plug a USB into our bodies? What the freak?
They sealed him inside with just a little bread and water
But why?
and mailed the box to Philadelphia.
Bro, they could just send him through the train.
For 27 hours,
What the freak? 27 hours? I can't even sit in one place for 20 minutes.
he sat cramped in the tiny space,
How could he manage to sit in that tiny place?
enduring sweltering heat and rough handling.
I just want to know why they sent him like that.
He even spent 20 miles upside down
Oh my god, that was horrible.
as the box traveled by boat.
First train, then boat. Okay?
But finally, the box arrived over 200 miles from where it started.
What? The box came back where it started? Then what's the point of packing him like that?
And when it was pried open, he emerged, finally, a free man.
Were they trying to sell this guy or what?
If you started digging and just didn't stop, you might think you would eventually reach the other side of Earth.
I'm not thinking that, and it's impossible to reach the other side of the earth by digging. And I can't even dig for 1 minute straight because I'm too lazy. I can't even go to the bathroom at midnight. I just pee in my bed. What?
Before you go to bed, if you could zoom all the way out and see our galaxy,
Bro, I can't even watch my house. How am I supposed to watch the galaxy? That's crazy, bro. I'm just a regular guy. I leave that to the astronauts.
he placed the shotgun inside the headboard.
What the freak? Why is he sleeping like that?
Now, when the bad guys arrive,
Bad guys entered the wrong house.
he just reaches up, presses the headboard in, and the gun drops down right into his hands.
The thieves are cooked, guys.
After it's used, he just puts it back in.
After seeing the gun, the thieves must have been scared out of their mind.
The panel snaps shut like nothing ever happened.
What, bro? Cup fired a shot, scared the thieves and went back to sleep like nothing happened. What the hell? Subscribe, guys, if you think this dude is tough.